All right, let us be real for a second. Have you ever looked at yourself in the mirror after a night of questionable life choices and thought, wow, my face looks like it went through the Great Depression, 3 world wars, and a midlife crisis all in one night? That, my friend, is the Hermetic Principle of Correspondence in action. As above, so below, as within, so without. Translation: if your liver is staging a protest, your reflection is filing the paperwork. This principle basically says the universe is one giant cosmic copy machine, and everything is repeating patterns, from galaxies swirling in outer space to the onion rings swirling in your stomach after fast food regret. So let us break it down like a DJ who just discovered philosophy. The Hermetic Principle of Correspondence is one of the 7 Hermetic Principles, ancient wisdom from the Kabbalion, a text that is basically the philosophical equivalent of a YouTube tutorial that has been around for thousands of years. The idea is simple but profound. Reality is built on layers, and each layer reflects the others. The microcosm reflects the macrocosm. Your little life is a tiny mirror of the big universal drama. Think Russian nesting dolls, but instead of cute wooden babushkas, you get atoms, organs, humans, societies, planets, stars, and galaxies all copying each other's homework. Here is where it gets cool. Scientists, mystics, and conspiracy theorists all secretly agree on this one. In physics, you have fractals and self-similarity like snowflakes or broccoli. Every floret of broccoli looks like the whole broccoli. In biology, you have cells in your body that behave like tiny societies. In psychology, Carl Jung dropped the mic by pointing out archetypes, universal symbols that show up in myths, dreams, and memes. Basically, correspondence is the cheat code of existence. And let us talk about pattern recognition. Humans are wired for it. We are basically pattern-hunting machines. It is why we see Jesus on burnt toast or swear the cashier at Starbucks is flirting with us when they just asked for our name. Recognizing patterns kept our ancestors alive. If Ugg the caveman noticed that rustling grass plus sharp teeth usually equals tiger, then Ugg had a better chance of making it to old age. Today, it is why we notice trends in the stock market or why we can binge-watch Netflix shows and instantly guess the twist ending. But here is the kicker. The principle of correspondence does not just say we see patterns. It says patterns connect everything. As above, so below. Your thoughts influence your body influences your environment influences society influences the cosmos, and the cosmos influences you. It is all one big cosmic group chat. Let us put this in everyday language. Ever noticed that when you are stressed, you get stomach problems? Or when you are happy, everything suddenly looks brighter, like the universe is flirting with you? That is correspondence. Inner state equals outer state. You are basically a human projector. What is inside beams outside. If you are bitter on the inside, the world tastes sour. If you are peaceful inside, suddenly traffic jams feel like meditation retreats with car horns. Here is a funny example. Have you ever had one of those days where you wake up late, stub your toe, spill coffee on your shirt, and then every single thing goes wrong for the rest of the day? That is not the universe hating you, that is correspondence. Your inner chaos is just slapping a filter on your whole day. But flip the script. On days where you wake up refreshed, smile at yourself, and eat breakfast like a champion, the universe seems to roll out the red carpet. That is the same principle. Now let us get practical, because philosophy without action is just fancy napping. How do you use this cosmic copy machine for good? Step 1. Pay attention to patterns. Your personal struggles are often mirrors of bigger themes. If you constantly fight with your boss, maybe that mirrors how you fight with authority in general. If you keep dating people who are allergic to commitment, maybe it mirrors how you avoid committing to yourself. The universe is basically holding up a giant billboard that says, "Deal with this already." Step 2. Align the inner and outer. If your room is a disaster zone, chances are your mind is also cluttered. Clean your space and you clean your head. If your body is unhealthy, your relationships may also be out of balance. Improve one and the others follow, because as within, so without. Think of your life as one giant Jenga tower. If one block wobbles, the others wobble too. But fix one, and stability spreads everywhere. Step 3. Zoom out. Correspondence means the small reflects the large. So if you are stressing about your tiny daily problems, remember, even galaxies have black holes and they still manage to sparkle. Your awkward presentation at work does not mean the end of the world. It just means you are a star learning to shine through chaos, like every other star out there. Science backs this up too. Chaos theory, fractals, and the holographic universe theory all point to repeating patterns across scales. Your brain's neurons look suspiciously like galaxies. Rivers branching out look like the veins in your body. Lightning looks like tree roots. Nature is basically plagiarizing itself, and no one is mad about it. And you know what else? Correspondence is a great life hack for decision-making. When you are stuck, ask yourself, where else does this pattern show up? If you see it repeating across areas, pay attention. That is not random. That is the universe nudging you. Example, if you are constantly broke, constantly overworking, and constantly exhausted, maybe the correspondence is screaming, dude, balance your energy. Or, in less cosmic terms, stop buying $5 lattes and sleeping 3 hours a night. Here is the ultimate XQ takeaway. You are not separate from the universe. You are a mini-universe walking around in sneakers. Your struggles, your wins, your dreams, they all correspond to larger laws. Once you recognize this, life stops feeling random and starts feeling like jazz music. Chaotic, yes, but with hidden rhythms you can groove to. Of course, some people misuse this principle. They see connections everywhere and assume everything is a sign. No, Karen, the fact that your cat knocked over a glass of water does not mean the cosmos is telling you to dump your boyfriend. Sometimes it just means your cat is a jerk. The trick is balance. Notice patterns, but do not force them. So, to wrap this up with a cosmic bow, the Hermetic Principle of Correspondence tells us that life is basically one giant Russian doll set. The big reflects the small reflects the big, and it is all connected. When you shift your inner world, your outer world shifts too. When you understand patterns, you understand life's cheat codes. And when you align with this principle, you stop stumbling in chaos and start surfing the cosmic Wi-Fi signal like the enlightened meme lord you were always meant to be. So here is your mission. Look around your life. Find the patterns. Ask, what does this mirror? Then take action, whether it is cleaning your room, changing your mindset, or eating broccoli while appreciating its fractal glory. Remember, as above, so below. The universe is in you, and you are in the universe. And if you enjoyed this cosmic roller coaster of wisdom and bad jokes, then hit that subscribe button for XQ, quick, funny explanations, where we take mind-blowing ideas and make them hilarious. Drop a comment with the weirdest pattern you have ever noticed in your life. Maybe it is synchronicity, maybe it is coincidence, or maybe the universe is just trolling you. Either way, share it, because we love a good story. And do not forget, life is funnier when you understand it.